Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I am Jason, your host. Well, it arrived. The letter from the DWP saying what happened in my personal independence payment award. And you got to understand, at this moment in time, a lot of people are being taken off the award. A lot of people are being forced into work. And a lot of people are going through hell. So mine basically says, have you looked at your PiP and decided I can still award you the enhanced rate of daily living allowance, which is the highest rate they can give for help around the house, and I can still award you the standard rate for the mobility needs. We will blah blah pay this into your account from such and such day to continue with the thing. When it comes down to it, everything I guess score pretty much max in the looking after myself at home, and I come within 2 points. We pretty much come within 2 points of getting the higher level mobility side. I'm not going to appeal this. I'm not going to get a car. I'm going to go the scooter way. My mobility one here says, you cannot undertake any journey because it causes you overwhelming psychological distress. So yeah, it's completely, I'm happy with it. If I was determined to get a car, then maybe I'd go for an appeal, but the risk with the appeal is they could look at it and decide to downgrade it as well as up it. It's a completely different section that deals with the appeals and stuff that you go through. And with all the tumultuous yeah, so they're going to want to probably give me an appeal in 2027. So the good thing is, if I am using a scooter from now till then, and it's well documented that it helps me to get out the house, which I think it will, then paradoxically that will actually boost the amount of points I get. So for another 3 years, I don't have to stress out about it, which is good. Even with all the stuff going on where they're trying to get people off, and I do understand them trying to get people off that A, don't deserve to be on there, or who are medium level anxiety and stuff like that and could be helped back into work. I understand that. But they're going to have to provide as much support as is needed, or people are going to end up. We're going to see stories after stories of people who've basically ended their life and things have gone really badly for people who have been taken off these awards. I am lucky, I say that I found ways of coping with all of it. I am lucky that what I've got here works, and that what they see and perceive means they understand. Now understand that the whole point is for them to keep me on PiP means that they basically looked at what's wrong with me and they've agreed with the GP, that they've agreed with all the letters, and I am in the right place. So moving forward from today, my focus has to be, because I've got all the house is sorted, the house is nicely focused out, I've got my safe space back, I can just slowly move forward there. But the big change that's going to happen is we're going to try to get me out of doors. We're going to try to get out of the house. Now, as they said in that letter, the chances of me just walking out the front door and walking down the street are 0. And even they know that. And remember, these people are trained to try and get people off thingy. And they are basically agreeing totally with the situation that, yeah, you're fucked. You're not going to go anywhere. That isn't a nice label, but it's a label we've got, and it's a label I understand that it's the truth. So we work around that. The focus on the car was a bad idea because of not, if I had someone living, say, next door or down the street who I knew well, the paradox with that is actually meeting them, making friends, and then trusting them with a vehicle of mine and so on. I trust my friend Brit Monkey. I trust pretty much anybody who I talk to on my stream, but most of them are in different countries, and the ones that are not in a position to do that for me. And I think it was a bad idea anyway, because I need some kind of independence outside my house. I've got independence inside the house. I have worked for the last 5 years to create these coping strategies that allow me to live and do things now. It's not perfect. I have bad days, I have good days. But I survive and I live, and I'm not getting better, but we're refining all of the things that we use, AI and everything else that is allowing us to do it. Now, all of this means that now we try to transfer. It won't be this, because this is stationary. This is all of the coping strategies that I have, and all of this is for a stationary safe room. It's going to take months and months and months to put together, and there will be mistakes, there will be problems, there will be issues, there will be triggers that I don't see coming, but it's worth it. Because if I can get to a stage, pardon me, where I can go out of my house with a bubble of safety based around an electric scooter that I personalize and identify with and connect with, I will be able to leave my house, maybe even daily, and go to the supermarket Because a class 3 scooter, you don't have to get out when you get there. You can go straight into the local Tesco and I can go shopping inside shops, because it's the one I'm having is one of the class 3s that is for pavement and for road use, and it can also go in large shops. I'll be able to go to my local town. I'll be able to go up to like 15 miles away and 15 back. I mean, it is crazy, but yeah, that will be a possibility. So yeah, all of that is going to take time, effort, and money. But then again, I think the thing that comes in tomorrow, the actual Pimax refund, and when you think about it, it's good that the Pimax refund took this long and I didn't put a deposit down on a car. It's good that the Pimax took this long for my decision to come through and what it said in it. We are in a situation now where I can look forward to the chance that I can go for a walk, that I can leave my house and go on a journey. And I'm going to take the people on my Discord chat with me. I'm going to set up a mobile internet hotspot in my vehicle. In that vehicle, I am going to explore many different places. And this will allow me to have the other side of my life back that's missing. Once again, this isn't a cure. It's not, this kind of thing doesn't get cured. We know this. But if I can go out for like an hour a day, if I can cross that barrier without it wrecking me for a week, I mean, the funny thing is, one of the first things I want to do is, I don't even know whether he still does it or not. I mean, last time I visited Hanley was a long time ago. But there's a van, and that van has been going there for like, at least 10 years, because me and Paola used to push the wheelchair up to it, and he comes in at like 6 a.m. in the morning, and his van is basically a spit roast van. Back wall, it's got gas jets coming out, and he has rows upon rows of chicken that he puts up, about 6 at the top, below and below and below, and during the day they all cook up, and he does fresh chicken and stuff in bHaps and sells chicken parts. It's like, the smell from that van is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I always used to pick up some, and of course I'd pick one up for one of these chicken bHaps for the dogs as well. That's the first goal. The first goal is going to be take the scooter and just go around the block. Just go around the block on the pavement, and the second one is to go over to the local cemetery, because it's nice and quiet there, and go round all the different internal areas there, just to get a good practice on. There's lots of logistics things, like making sure I've got certain things, making sure I've got enough power with me to run things, my X-Real glasses and everything, because the whole point is these X-Real glasses are amazing, and if you take off the covers from them, there's no problem with seeing and reading, or I can see everything. I could play games just by, even without them turned on, I could just see what was going on out there quite easily. So if I can have this with me and have it connected to a computer of some kind that I'll have to take with me. I'm still deciding what kind to take with me. I was going to take the EM680 with me, but the problem with the EM680 I've got, it's got an issue. It needs a few bits and pieces fixing on it. I'd have to test just how long a battery bank I can take with me would last. So yeah, there's lots of logistical situations and challenges and problems to sort out, but this is day one. Now that letter's come through and everybody's on board and that. Hello, Bertie. I'm just happy that we've got that. But I mean, I had rang up and they told me the basics, but I am so happy to have it finally done. Makes me take a brief breath of just, okay, now let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get outside. Let's see if I can take enough of this feeling here, enough of this stability that I have in the house with me, that I can go places. There's lots of places right around Stoke-on-Trent that I'd like to show you. Or, of course, I'd never stream it because that could be issue, because certain people might watch those streams and know where I am, and that would be a bad thing. I don't want to meet people. I don't want to think. I'm going to be getting a motorcycle helmet, because a motorcycle helmet and the glasses, it doesn't have to be the best, most advanced one. It's more about, if I go a motorcycle helmet on my head, my head's enclosed and I'm away from people, and I've got some kind of thing between me and everybody else, and that will feel better. Happy, joy, basically. So yeah, we have a plan, and we are going to go for it. Yay. Wow. This is Jason for the Queber channel. Well, this is the Queber channel, and I am Jason, your host. I hope you're all having a good day.